to be a new wood, you'd certainly want to protect as much of that as you can.
What you got over there, Ron? Got some salt?
Boy, this is some groceries, I'm telling you about.
That's good.
Thank you, sir. We tried.
Make my life worthwhile.
Deep fry this little bird today. If they'll leave that stem on it, that pear will last sitting on the shelf 3 weeks.
It's time for Down Home in the Tri-States with your host, Ron Jones. If it's farming, gardening, information, or just plain interesting, you can catch it all right here on Down Home in the Tri-States.
Good morning, how y'all doing this morning? Glad to have you with us on Down Home in the Tri-States. I'm Ron Jones, your host, and we're on every Saturday morning at 5:30 right here on News 13 WMBB. And you can also catch our shows on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com and type in Down Home in the Tri-States, or you can go to Facebook and type in Down Home Ron. Okay, you can see our shows on either one of those. We usually try to get them up as soon as we can. But anyway, glad to have you with us this morning. I want to say good morning to Royce Reagan. Ran into Royce in Marianna the other day. He works at the college up there, Chipola Junior College, and in the TV department. And hopefully we're going to be getting some stuff up there to Royce so he can be showing it on his cable TV up there. So we're gonna start working on that. He said send me some stuff, so we're gonna do that and hopefully get up there and do a little interview with him. Let me see. Okay, we said that. Okay. I want to tell you about. I had to go into Marianna the other day, but I was over in Sneeds in that area, and when I come back by, I thought I'm gonna stop and see if Miss Nettie Hines is still in business up there, because somebody had said something about she wasn't in business. I said that don't sound like Miss Hines, so I went there, and sure enough, Miss Hines is in there, and we talked for about an hour and a half, and she has got that store. I tell you what, it is loaded down, and it's if you want, it's on River Road in Sneeds. If you're going on 90, just go north on River Road. She's about a mile down the road on the left there, and you'll see it's a yellow building. She's got everything you could possibly want in there, and she's got those secret grass shrimp. Can't get those things just everywhere, and I tell you, those grass shrimp, that's what they're catching them over at Lake Seminole with. Those big shell cracker. You got to get you some grass shrimp. Hines Trading Post, and glad to meet with you, Miss Hines. It was a joy talking to you, and hopefully we'll be seeing you again. And she used to advertise with us a long time ago, and her husband passed away. But anyway, hopefully we can be doing some more advertising for her. So y'all stop in there and see her, and tell her that you saw me talking about her on Down Home in the Tri-States. Okay. Y'all get your bait over there. If you're going to Seminole, get your bait and stuff over there, because it's all fresh. She's got anything you want, all kind of plugs and bass stuff, worms and everything, crickets, like I said, grass shrimp. Just she's got everything, coolers, whatever you want, she's got it there. So y'all go see Miss Nettie Hines, and be sure to tell her that we was talking about it on Down Home in the Tri-States. We're going to have the next Mason auction is going to be coming up pretty soon now. We're going to be telling y'all about that as soon as we get the dates nailed down on that. And y'all don't want to miss that. It's a Mason auction. It's on Highway 231 North in Campbellton, Florida. And always have a big thing there, big sale. So, and also today is the weigh-in, the final weigh-in at 12 noon for the catfish tournament over in Caryville. Right there on Highway 90 at the river, Caryville, and it actually started yesterday at 5, and then of course they fish all night and everything. They're constantly bringing their fish in and all, but the big grand finale is going to be at noon today. You still got time to get on over there and look at some of them catfish. I tell you what, boy, they usually do pretty good over there. And Bo Cook told me about this, and I don't know, whoever's in charge of it didn't contact me and let me know about it. That's why we didn't do anything yesterday over there on it. So well, we actually did do some footage on it, but we didn't have it on in time to promote, like last week, promote it for this week and everything. So, but anyway, he was telling me that Mr. Register's, Coleman Register at Surplus Salvage said, I believe he said it's his grandson that was going to be fishing with, I forgot, it's Bo's grandson or his nephew or somebody. You know, they were going to be fishing in the same guest. So we got up with all of them over there and had a good time over there. So yesterday, so we're going to be going over there today at noon for the final grand finale weigh-in and everything. Y'all hope to see y'all over there. Y'all come see us. It's like I said, it's on Highway 90 in Caryville, right there at the bridge. It's the Choctawhatchee River. Oh, I'll tell y'all I was going to report on this soap. It's the Amish Farms bar soap. I'll tell you what, folks, I think it's doing good. You know, I've had this stuff up here. You'd have to cream. I hadn't had to put any cream on this at all. It's usually scaly and flaky and everything. So I think it says the world's best. So far, it's doing pretty good. And you get that at Main Street Market. It's Amish Farms bar soap. Even my wife's starting to use it now. She said, well, she saw me, you know, she saw me not having put that cream on it. She said, I'll give it a try, you know, try it. You know how women are, you know, they just right, everything just right and everything, you know, pretty, all this, brushing thing and all this. But she said she's going to try it. Okay. All right. Amish Farms bar soap. You can get that at, like I said, Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 7790, Chipley, Florida. Also want to remind you that Boat Lake Swim Park is now open. We're going to be showing a little video on that a little bit later, but Boat Lake Swim Park is now open. If you like to go to the beach, but you don't like that old sticky salt water, stickiness, you know, I can't stand that stuff. I ain't been in that water and I can't tell you how long. When I first moved down here, I went a few times, but you get out and it's hot and sticky. I don't like it. But the Boat Lake is spring-fed, crystal clear, cool water. Got a beach like the beach, White Beach, and you'll see some of the shots on here later. So they are now open though, Boat Lake Swim Park, and we'll be giving you a number that you can get a hold of those folks, and that's in Washington County. It's only about 20 minutes or so from Panama City, and you'll enjoy it. I tell you what, you'll enjoy it. Take your whole family up there. I went up to Joe's Motor Service the other day. He called me. He said, "Come up here. I want to show you something." I said, "What? You come up here. I want you to bring your camera. I want you to see this." Folks, he's got some of those rhinos that he's painted. He's painted his own personal one. It's white, got new logos and things. Boy, this boat, look at there. See, look at that, what I'm telling you about. Is that pretty or what? Beautiful. Y'all get up there and see this thing, okay? And if you want one that's, if you want the regular aluminum colored one, you can get that. But if you want a colored one, just tell them, you know, they'll paint the thing for you. You know, but this is a pretty boat, I'm telling you. I was pulling in there, and he had it sitting out on the lawn here. And I said, when I was pulling in, I said, "Wow, man, that thing's pretty." And it is. I said, next one I get, I hope he paints it for me. So, anyway, Rhino in Hartford, Alabama. Y'all go see old Joe Riley and the gang up there and check out this painted Rhino boat. I think that's about it. We got some good stuff for you on the show today. Got some stuff, catch up on some stuff that some of the favorite things that people like to watch on this show. And so we're going to be showing you that. And some of you may not have seen them. If you have, you'll enjoy seeing them again, I know. But anyway, we're going to have that, and hopefully we can get some more on. So y'all stay with us. It's Down Home in the Tri-States. I'm Ron Jones. Every Saturday morning at 5:30 right here on News 13 WMBB, and we certainly do appreciate it. Hello everybody, I'm Ron Jones. Join me for the best little program on television, Down Home in the Tri-States, Saturday morning at 5:30 right here on News 13 WMBB.
If you need metal roofing cut to fit but don't have time to wait 4 or 5 days or a week, you need to come to Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. It's as simple as bringing your truck or trailer to Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Just tell them how much and how long, and they'll make it happen. Metal roofing is made on the spot, on the site. They can even make ridge cap, drip edge, flashing. Whatever you need, they'll make it. Get the lowest prices. Galvalume $1.30 a foot. Hidden colors available at a low $1.89 a foot. Folks, you won't find this low price anywhere in the Panhandle on metal roofing. Are you worried about your motorhomes and tractors and equipment and campers sitting out in the rain, hot sun, and freezing cold just running? Need some cover? Surplus and Salvage has pole barn kits for anybody's budget. Surplus and Salvage of Chipley has the lowest prices on pole barn kits in the Panhandle. In-stock kits from 24 by 24 to 32 by 60. Or just tell them what size you want and they'll make it happen. Most popular 24 by 36 is a low $19.99. And that covers a lot of equipment, folks. You need it, they got it at Surplus and Salvage of of Chipley. Highway 90 west of Highway 77, 850-638-7353. Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Folks, ain't no better way to wake up to breakfast in the morning than there is to Register's Meat Products. They got your regular smoked sausage, and they got your hot smoked sausage. I like that one. And they got your center cut cured bacon. Man, that's my favorite. I love this stuff. And they got your smoked pork chops. Folks, you can get your Register's Meat at over 140 grocery outlets throughout the area. If they don't have it, tell them they need to get it. It's Register's. Tell them you want it, you demand it. And if you're in Cottondale, Florida, check out their store over there and get that Pick 5 for $19.99. Just like old Andy always said, it's good.
The season is around the corner. So get a brand new Kubota BX subcompact tractor during Kubota's Get Something Started sales event. Get a great deal on a powerful feature-loaded BX. With a BX, you get durability, versatility, and value. So don't wait. Get the best-selling subcompact tractor of the decade with 0 down and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months during Kubota's Get Something Started sales event.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Soul Tractor today.
My daddy raised me on the water, raised me in the woods. Other than picking a banjo, I guess if I had my choice, that's all I'd do, lay around on the river.
But what you find him on in the river may surprise you.
It's a little tin tar paper shack built on the water. Well, they say didn't know Beverly Hillbillies had a home on the water.
So we joined Lardo and his good friend Burley to see what life on the Kentucky River is all about.
Yeah, it kind of draws attention going down the river.
Especially when they have a river cleanup day.
Got to get it away from my limbs pretty quick and tear my stovepipe off. I don't know, I guess it took me on and all 2-3 months. I told Burley when I first got it done, I said, look at it, she's all mine and handmade. He said, looks like you made it with your feet to me. 2 beds, a table, and heat and stove. And we got right here, we got all the modern conveniences. Indoor outhouse here. Well, this right here is where we catch fish. In wintertime, we can, if I can get it up. And sometimes
I told you, I told you. Why you gonna be like that?
Now, you scared of snakes?
No. I'm just quick.
something about the smell of coffee perking and coal oil lamps burning just reminds me of when I was a kid, and I can come down here and turn the radio on, light a coal oil lantern, build a fire in the stove, and listen to the Grand Ole Opry on a Saturday night. And man, I'm telling you, it makes me feel like a kid again.
When Lardo's not exploring the river, he's with Burley playing a little banjo.
And his beans and peppers, you got popcorn, sugar, beets. We had some government cheese, but we eat it right before y'all got here.
You know you're a redneck when you slice your mater and onion bologna up with the same knife you just filled the rest of deer. If we'd had a bologna during the Civil War, we'd won.
Somebody check back there and make sure the pilot is awake.
And don't fall in that old river. Daddy run over you before we can make him hear. Yeah, we'd actually twins. I know it's hard to believe, but we are. And when Daddy seen us laying there, little babies, for the first time, he told Mama, he said, "You're gonna have to drown that ugly one." That's how come he learned to swim before I did. But
I told him learning to swim wasn't too tough. Getting out of that burlap bag was a trick. Them concrete blocks is heavy.
we play for fun, mostly, because if we wanted to own our own house, we'd get into country music or something else, but bluegrass ain't no money in it much. So we play around all the major festivals in Kentucky, and we've got 3 albums out, and now that Burley's retired, we're kind of broadening our horizons a little bit.
I wrote him on his banjo and he wrote him on my guitar. He writes pretty good. He can forge just about anybody's name.
Living on the river, You can come down here and get off to yourself in this little shanty boat here, and your mind is just, I don't know, it just frees your mind up, and you can sit here, there ain't a whole lot else to do but write songs and look at nature. And bring a banjo or fiddle or guitar down here and you can do some songwriting. Yeah, Uncle Billy Pat, you old river rat, you ever gonna settle down? Will you ever get married? Will you ever take a job? Are you ever gonna move away to town? Ho!
Well, I mean, we're on a shanty boat. But while these guys were playing and singing, I'm looking up and seeing fishing poles. So, I mean, what's the fella gonna do? He got to at least try it. No, there's catfish in here.
I caught one on the jingle line down here. He weighed 88 pounds. Caught him on a baby rabbit, hooked in the nape of the neck on a jingle line. No, I'm just kidding.
And Lardo just happened to have some green worms.
Yeah.
So what's a man gonna do? I like river fishing because you never know.
I know it.
It's kind of like fishing in the ocean. You never know. We're gonna get one here in a minute. Drum.
Sucker.
Yeah, he got a good fish hook.
It's a channel cat.
All right.
Weigh about 2 pounds.
It's an eater. Now that's perfect size to eat right there.
Yes, sir. Any fish you bite if you got good bait. Here's a little something I'd like to relate. When it comes to biting, the fish won't wait. I'm a-going fishing, everybody fishing. I'm a-going fishing too.
Buffalo, and actually they're not too bad to eat. They're a little bony.
The meat is very sweet and delicious. Like he said, it's got a lot of little hair bone in it, but there's ways to get around that. I don't know what they are.
But that's one of those river fish. You never know what you're gonna catch. You can catch a drum, you can catch a carp, you can catch a sucker. That was a buffalo.
Oh, blow it, Wendy.
Did you say you seen a man on TV the other day blowing 2 of these at the same time?
Yeah. Playing 2 harmonicas at the same time.
With his mouth?
Yeah. Doggone, he got it made, ain't he? Come down here and go up and down the river and fish and hunt and sleep. Yeah. That's what a good government job do for you.
This harmonica smells like green worms, for some reason or other. And I got them deep river blues. But that's basically about it. 2 beds, a table, and it's mobile. We can take her up and down the river we're going to.
Have you got water problems? Pump won't pump? Do you need answers and solutions, but you don't want the runaround and you want someone honest? Well, have no fear, folks. Do what I did. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan Dubose will take care of your problem.
Hello, folks. This is Water Dan. I work on submersible pumps, jet pumps, do repairs and upgrades, anything to do with an existing water well. I would appreciate it if you call.
Call the man, Water Dan. He'll take care of your water problems. 850-535-9308. 535-9308. Folks, you know why people from Washington, Jackson, Holmes, Bay County, you know why they call Water Dan? Because Dan Dubose knows what he's doing. Y'all give him a call. Hydroport Steering. Is this amazing or what? Joe Riley and the gang at Rhino Boat announced the magical wonders of hydraulic steering. If you're like me and bothered by that old darn arthritis, Hydroport Steering is the answer. Quick and easy maneuverability, one-finger steering, ease of access to launching and loading. Hydroport Steering is the answer we've all been waiting for. Only at Joe's Motor Service. Call them today and tell them you want to see this baby Ron's been talking about. Leave it to the gang at Rhino Boat. I love my Hydroport Steering. Folks, where do you go for the freshest local produce? You go to Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 77 and 90 in Chipley, Florida. Fresh local produce arriving daily. Top quality feeds, fresh arriving daily from FRM, Seminole, Tucker, and more. It's all coming in daily, folks. Florida watermelons now here. Look at that.
Hey, you need it? We've got it.
They got square and round bale, fresh hay every day, folks. Come to Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 77 and Highway 90. It's just local people caring for local people. While you're there, check out the quality seeds in the new seed room. And from a complete line of Amish foods to fresh milk
that's so cheesy creamery milk
and locally made ice cream, you can't beat it at Main Street Market. That's on the corner of Highway 77, Highway 90 in Chipley, Florida. Go see Paul Davidson and his friendly staff at Main Street Market. We recommend them. You go see them. Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 77 and 90, Chipley, Florida. If you have a question, give them a call today. They'll be glad to talk to you.
If you like fresh fruits and vegetables, we have them at Main Street Market.
Folks, I don't believe you'll find any fresher produce than you will at Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 77 and 90.
They think I'm crazy, but they can't help but like me. I'm gonna see if I can stir up one here. Got one. That's how you do it on our show. He's smiling for you now. Look for bubbles. If you ain't got no bubbles, you can't catch them because you can't see them. I might find a bullfrog or two, fish attack, plus maybe a snake.
Or typhoid or?
Nah, it'd be water snakes. However deep that mud is, that's how deep you got digging. And I'm standing on his back, and he's bouncing me up and down. I'm not doing this. He's trying to get me off. So I gotta find his head with my foot. That's the hard part. Once you find his head, you just reach down and
Now, when you came out of the water, you made a little noise there. What was that?
Oh, that's the rebel Indian yell there. That's that there yell. Every time you catch something, that's your...
Let me hear that. Let me hear that.
You got to do that little cry there, you know, it gives you that power, you know, where you can catch another one.
Now, you got Indian in you?
Yeah, I got a quarter Shawnee and a quarter Cherokee.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other quarter is a white man, that's a Yankee, and Union, and the other quarter is a Confederate. Well, there's two of them. Now, they don't even like each other. This is a male, I think, because he's got a dent shell. Don't never trust them. Sometimes they can jump, see there? Let's hit another pond. I think we emptied it, and I don't see no signs of life. I don't have no horns, so I just do this. That's the way I do it. Me and my dad and Uncle Philip, we went turtle hunting one day when I was 7 years old. He put me on a turtle's back to show me what to look for in the bubbles. He got me out there. I was 7 years old. It took me an hour to get him out. And ever since then, I've been hooked. So June to October 9th, I'm after him. Yeah. Got one fighting me out here. Most in a year I ever caught is 333. 55, biggest one I ever caught. He's right out your boot right now, sneaking up on you. Sorry, I had to grab him, man. Whoa! I saw you in trouble there. He's gonna snap him. Save the cameraman. Been bit 17 times, like a pair of vice grips, and they cut hard and deep. I'll try not to smile because I got my teeth knocked out by a chainsaw. Woo!
There's no telling what's in that pond.
Yeah, there. Man, he was a fighter. I get my test every year, so far they said I was a perfect man. Yay!
No way I'd do what he's doing.
That's there, when I do that, that's kind of like a bead I got, like an aim. And when I aim like that, I'm looking for bubbles, like bubble trails. Like one takes off, I can pick him up and get on him where I won't lose him. me. See, he's dragging me?
Yeah.
I ain't doing this, he's doing this. Woo! Snapperlicious. Good eating. Yeah, you can see how get steak and tenderloin here and probably beef there, and this is roast back here. And
So they say they have 7 different kinds of meat. Is that
yeah,
true?
7 different kinds. Yes, sir. That's
that
true.
right?
Got fish in the neck there. I don't drink or do drugs or smoke cigarettes or chew tobacco. This is my hobby. Can't ask no better.
It is. Really unusual. Not many like him around.
I said it just ain't for football. The Gatorade is for the turtle man. And I'm Kentucky's best kept secret.